come check out my new merch store on Society 6. Find the link in the description down below. Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and we are here in City and we're still exploring. So we're going to be talking to people, walking around, trying to loot whatever we can loot, etc. So you smashed up the castle's annihilator, huh? We used the chaos you kindly created to kick Keves and the proverbial by raiding the pods. You Ouroboros, you're like a star of hope rising above this city. You've set an awfully high standard for yourselves.
Good to add more names.
Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside of city happily safe. GG have iPads, so GG never leave home without. What? I didn't think Napon had any need for eye patches. Yeah, keep voice tones down, or GG have to admit it merely stylish affectation. That's funny.
Good to add more names.
This expanse here was once the battleground of Keves and Agnus, and an especially violent one at that. The battle was a swamp for both sides, all that remained was a wasteland mounded high with husks. This was the place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days.
Good to add more names.
What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? The city's got three types of folks: promising youngsters, hardworking adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands? Like you don't have anything you need to do? We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case, have a good old drink every day. Sounds lovely.
Good to add more names.
The Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of Redux versions of stuff that we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we've got the process down to a fine art. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You'd never know that this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I helped them out with it from time to time as well. However you look at it, Guernica was a great man and a heroic figure. He ceded his position as Elder Demonica so that he could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city, on his Levness, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yeah, and I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the Lost Numbers. He was a great example right up to his final moments.
Good to add more names.
Daddy, could we get this book? Sure thing, champ. What a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. Reading. Yeah, there hasn't been an instance of signage or anything in this world. Everything is done through irises, so I doubt that anybody amongst them can read. Didn't even think about that. Shop of Wellwell is general store, passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Wellwell travel whole of world in caravan, but one day decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many goods. Artistic things, Napon craft, fun printed matters, important service to city friends.
Good to add more names.
So the Napon caravans have knowledge of city, and they've kept it under wraps? Seems a little dangerous, doesn't it?
There's so much choice.
Appreciating friend custom. I so want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient.
It's all making sense.
What to buy?
Okay, maximum HP 30%, critical rate 30, defense, agility, 25% more damage but take 10% more damage, dex, aggro reduction over time by 100%, and increase break resistance by 20 percentage points. Attack 25, 60% resistance to sleep. Okay. And we're still swimming in cash. I very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. It sure ain't an easy job. They're going to the gnome wetlands next. The fight never stops for them. Okay.
And now we know things.
I feel like the only way to get to that chest that's up there is to drop from above, so we might just not be at a high enough level to jump down from that. Also, what the hell is that? What is this? What's this? Sheet music? Oh, weird. It was a collectible. I think the lost numbers are wrong to carry on stealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. We all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castle.
Good to add more names.
All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Ortiz, Monica's, to House Van Dam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Oh cool, okay. Guests like you have to make do with just a plain boring old version, I'm afraid.
Good to add more names.
Okay, nothing in here. The chest is way above us, and dropping down didn't work, so... Okay, that's where we came in. That's the lookout, right? Yep. Alright. I think we can go to the objective now. Is the entrance over here? Yes, I believe it is.
I think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last war council. Hope this isn't one of the boring ones.
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnus Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right.
Lord of the Rings.
So then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
At the Agnian Castle?
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge.
Jesus.
The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
That's dark.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the queens.
A month.
Mio.
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
Yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Eunie, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh,
Bad.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Keves Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Mr. Samon's engineering department? Go down the lift near Dulgan Cliff and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one. Right. Well, that's it. Ciao. Oh, what? You're not gonna show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at, discussing what to do after the infiltration. Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too? Well, it was originally our plan. I see. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, sorry, not going to be all buddy-buddy with you. Hard feelings are had. There are hard feelings. Wow, what crawled up his arse? Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them. But what does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part for now. We should head to engineering. Standard quests, castle access. Okay.
Let's go someplace else. Let's go someplace else. I see some relations have changed.
Looks like Gray's back in town. It feels like he's softened up a bit. Perhaps it's thanks to hanging out with those young whippersnappers, huh? So he was with Guernica's crew. We called it. That's amazing. Okay, so that wants us to go that direction. But let's go back down. There's a person that was also down there that looked like they had dialogue, so maybe we can't go back down. They locked us out. Oh, nope, there we go. It's just coming back up.
Now, we wait.
Travis. Oh hey, perfect timing. You lot have already smashed up a few flame clocks so far, right? Yeah, a few I guess, why? Well, the thing is, the lost numbers are going to start paying out a bounty for damage dealt to Mobius. Here you go. Okay.
Good to add more names.
Gondor's the only one that knows the whereabouts of the real queens. I really hope everything works out. You don't think we can handle it? No, it's got nothing to do with you guys or the plan. Sorry, just forget I said anything. The boss will have my guts regardless if I say something I'm not supposed to. Okay. You don't think we... Yeah, okay, same dialogue, never mind.
Now, We wait.
I joined the Lost Numbers in hopes of becoming as fine a man as Guernica. In the hopes of becoming as strong and as kind as him, and yet, even as of this day, it still remains an aspiration. Oh, that's what that music was. So all of that is mostly just heaping bodies and husks. That's terrible. All right, let's go to the canteen. We are going to get our food buff, and we're going to discuss a bunch of the things that we have at this point. Then we're going to make our way to that side quest, get the plan, and then we probably will actually jump out and do some side questing. Jump away from main story for just a little bit. Monica's little crew of running dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What, you ain't Lost Numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the Lost Numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway, to be left in peace.
Good to add more names.
Honestly, just be happy that they're here to allow you to do that, so... Don't bash them too hard. What they're doing is allowing you to be able to live in peace.
We could do with some food.
Yeah, we have a lot of things to discuss at this point. Okay. Someone's sheet
we need to
music.
discuss this.
So about the sheet music we found in the city. I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange, it's completely different to Offseer melodies. It looks like only half the music is in here, though. I'd really like to know the rest. Well, someone in the city will have dropped it. Should we see if we can find who it belongs to? Yes, please. Okay, let's find somewhere with plenty of people and try asking around. Well, we did see a busker recently, playing some music over there by the opening. Counterpoint. Guernica Van Dam. This one is a hero quest, so I bet you that this one's for Monica. You think?
Let's lay out the facts.
We've been through a lot since we settled on getting to the city, huh? But we all made it through in one piece. That's something to be thankful for. Yeah. We're seeing a world that we've never known before. Experiencing it for the first time. I just wish I could have let Guernica know that too. Well, if it wasn't for him, we'd have been cut down right where we stood. Yep, or maybe just ended up blindly killing each other in battle like every other schmuck. I'm glad it didn't come to that. Yeah, think about it. And what the old man gave us, it was immense. But in the end, we won't know a flippin' thing about the guy, will we? Kinda sucks. I mean, it's pretty late in the day, but I really want to know more about him. I wonder what his motive was for giving us this power. No, in fact, I think we have a duty to find out. Because like him, we stand together with the people of this city. It seems all the city folk thought he was a pretty awesome guy, huh? Especially Monica. He was a really special person for her, right? Indeed, Monica was referring to him as Dad, even. Seems like some kind of term of endearment, maybe? It's a city custom. That's what they call the person who raises them. Perhaps we could ask Monica about Guernica, find out what he really thought. After all, we're carrying his dreams now, finding to make them real. Yeah, I'm excited about that one, for sure. Scavenging.
I think we need to discuss this.
The city's full of things I've never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. But they seem to have to scavenge things like Levnis parts like we do. It'll be a sight harder than just normal scavenging, too. Outwitting both Agnus and Keves to get the stuff they need? Not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind, either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's Corps, which fights on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What, like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to Gnome Wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. We can lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least Eunie made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it'd be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To Gnome Wetlands it is. City clothing.
Where should I start?
So, those clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city-made in the first place. Huh, thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder, we did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Taion's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Taion's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about its appearance. Well, that's pretty sensible, actually. A very, Taion approach. Well, while we're on the subject, Taion, there's something I've wanted to ask for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. How could you? Eunie! That's so rude. What did you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser. Eunie! How rude.
Could you all come round for a second?
Did you notice how in the city people called adults like Monica teach those smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, Eunie, the word's children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures they'd basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, bit outlandish, isn't it?
Could you all come round for a second?
Alright, blades. Apparently the lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monica did say that the city's people were originally of one kind with the Ouroboros. So you'd say that explains the similarity with us? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so, though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms. Well, if you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy and you'll get bad habits. I think I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. I like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me? I'm a power girl, through and through. What the sparks a power girl? Never mind, I caught your drift. It's important to remember though, even though we have Ouroboros powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency.
Where should I start?
Alright, now we're into the old ones that we got quite a long time ago. I think at Iota. Hey Taion, can I just say your blade's awesome? Oh yeah, it's nifty as all spark. Don't ambush me with your praise, please. You're making me queasy. He can't handle the attention. He is an introvert. I feel you, Taion. Respect. If you use enough of the Mondo, could you get them to carry heavy stuff for you? Since they're so tiny, can you use them to spy on enemies without them knowing? Oh, now we're dreaming big. With enough Mondo, there's nothing we can't do, I bet. Oh, now you're letting your minds run away with you. There are limits to how many Mondo I can control, and to the range. Oh, for real? Well, that's a shame. Yeah, bit of an anticlimax. Aw, I'm feeling let down somehow. That said, nothing is impossible. When I truly apply myself, the Mondo's capabilities are limitless. Nice one, Taion. I knew you had it in you, my guy. You're the best, Taion, my hero. Yeah, just leave it to me. Is he okay? He knows they won't let him take this back, doesn't he? Buckled under the pressure. Collectopedia cards.
Could you all come round for a second?
So, Alexandria came up with the Collectopedia cards, right? She said she got it implemented by a console. I'm a bit surprised she managed to get approval for something like that. I suppose there are all sorts even among the consoles. There are some like K at Colony 4 who treat the soldiers like tools, and others like at Colony Iota who allow the commanders to exercise their judgment. Still, bottom line is there would be no Collectopedia cards without Alexandria. I just have to wonder how she managed to persuade her console to sign off on it. Well, that's Alexandria's gift. Makes me scared to think what depths lie behind that smile. Okay, Colony Iota Canteen. Alexandria is required. Colony Iota goods. Oh, we have to go there in order to even start this. Gotcha. Okay. No. We'll wait then.
I'll start, shall I?
This has me raring to go.
So that's a new recipe then.
All right, everyone. Time to head out.
All right. So it looks like Van Damme's air is the one that activated automatically, but I think I'm actually going to go back to the music one. Which one's the music one? Man, we have so many right now. This is ridiculous. Okay. Scavenger Force. Rules of the Hunt. Counterpoint. There it is. It's Counterpoint. That's of a level with ours, right? Oh, we're at 49. Okay, we're almost at 50. Damn. Okay. Excuse me, we're trying to find the person who dropped this sheet music. Oh, that's Granddad's. Oh yeah, we did talk to you about music. I can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granddad, he's probably standing on a bridge somewhere, worrying himself sick. Thank you? He's really hard to talk to. What? Okay, standing on a bridge somewhere. His name is Boomer? Oh, that was done on purpose. Okay, and he's hard to talk to? Oh dear, we're about to have many Boomer moments, aren't we? Let's go. Let's do this. Excuse me. There you are. Granddad, you dropped your sheet music again? You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece? We wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. It's such a lovely melody. I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Wow, okay. Okay, Boomer. But did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him. Maybe he's mute. Maybe that's why he likes music, is because he's mute.
Good to add more names.
Okay, Boomer, I'm following you. I'm just gonna say that every chance I get. I'm sorry.
Getting dark already.
You know, I haven't really talked about it, but I really like the class system in this game. It keeps things really fresh. Your playstyle is always going to be changing up in little ways based on the class and team makeup that you have. And I really appreciate that. I do like the system much better than the Blade system in 2. The gotcha mechanics in that, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Oh, that's dark. They think their son might be one of the people who's executed. You have to be level 43 to have enough patience to follow this Boomer all across town. The Elder might be welcoming you, Ouroboros, with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Is Monica the Elder? Please don't disturb the peace we have here in the city.
Good to add more names.
Such pretty music. Manana, dig it, getting groovy. It's not exactly a groove tune, Manana. I feel like you're getting the wrong vibe from this one. Ta-tum-ta-tum-tum. I think Granddad enjoyed himself. We had fun playing together too. Pretty different from your off-scene tunes, isn't it? It was a lot more jaunty. It's true, the simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre. Manana would like to listen again. I'd like to write something like that one day too. You will, I'm sure of it. Yep. The level 43 recommendation was all about patience. Only somebody who's level 43 or above will have enough patience to follow him across town. Yep, it's just facts. The partial score was written by Boomer. Noah, Mio, and Boomer's joint performance of the piece left a melodious mark on the city.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright. I think... Let's see. I think at this point we may want to start knocking out some of these early ones. Also, do we have any Collectopedia? We do not. Come here, you. Talk to me, Boomer. Dum hum-de hum. That's a different tune to the one that was on the sheet music. Did you make it up yourself? It sounds great. Dum dum, de hum hum, dum dum hum. This old dude hardly ever says anything, huh? Okay. Another thing that I want to do is go to Colony 30 and see if we've been collecting things for our big robot friend. We've been picking up a lot of machine parts, so I would not be surprised if we could finish this out. Alright, Rapapa. Dour currently proceeding on track for Phase 4.
Okay, so we're handing over...
Wow, I really thought we would have gotten more. Okay, 10. Oh, we got it though. Go a little bit over, but that's okay. Material all gathered. Phase 4 now completable. Much thanks. Phase 5 need hefty chunk of manpower, appreciating hard labor of friends in advance. With preparation prepared, Rapapa take quick break from inspecting. Okay. So I'm guessing that we'll just have to wait until we get a question mark on that one later. And then we can continue whatever's going on there. Okay. Alright, we've got some new question marks. We've got exclamations for some different missions. Those are the finite time ones. Okay. So let's just go ahead, hit plus, and we're gonna go... Okay, we're back to Colony 9, looks like. Is this Colony 9? No, this is Lambda. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, let's start knocking out some of these low-level ones. So you guys are working with us on the ether mining, is that right? I wouldn't necessarily say that. It was a minor contribution at best. Well, whatever. If you hadn't have lent a hand, we'd have had considerable setbacks for sure. I expect the ether mine's going to be a key asset for Colony Lambda too. So yeah, thanks a bunch for all that. Oh, Moraine, where's your boy toy? Hey, do you think off-seeing is something that we really need? Yes, I think so. Really? Okay. There were some people who said that we could do without it, but I wasn't really sure myself. Well, I guess I have to just do what I can. Not that I can do much else. There's Shijima. How are you now? Passable, I guess, but I'm feeling pretty okay. You've cheered me right up, as it is. The time I have left now may be limited, but you know what? Snuff it. I've resolved to do everything I can to live life to the full now. So thank you. Good for you, man. Alright, Sif. Do you have a minute? Can't you see I'm busy? Come on, keep it brief. We were wondering if we might be able to help fix up the canteen? Oh yeah? That'd be a big help. We're eager to get it back up and running too. Is there a reason you haven't done it yet? I've put in a request, but there's so much else going on I haven't got approval yet. You need approval to work? Yeah, we can't just go around building things willy-nilly. Oh, great. Gotta love a bit of red tape. If we can get you approval, would you be able to start work? Well, if you can manage it, that would be fantastic. Then we'll arrange it. Who's in charge of approvals? The head of the engineering corps and chief of logistics are the people you want. And we'll need some helping hands, too. The chief of engineering's pretty forgetful. Probably still hasn't filed my request. I bet Whitby's climbing the walls with how long it's all taking. Whitby's chief of logistics. You could talk to the head of the supply corps as well. She's always rushed off her feet. Reckon she could use a hand. That's a lot of people to see. The request's probably been held up somewhere in the pipeline. Sorry for the trouble. Hey, what's up? We're looking to gather approvals for Sif for the canteen restoration. Oh, thanks for that. Not being able to use the canteen's piling on the work for the supply corps. We have no food storage, so anything perishable has to go. Having a working canteen again would be like a dream. So we should work on getting those approvals then. Absolutely. I wonder if the request got held up somewhere. In any case, thanks for looking into it. Well, we're the ones who trashed it in the first place. Have you tried asking around the engineering and logistics corps? The canteen request's probably with them. You'll want to pay them a call if you haven't already. Shouldn't we really get on with the investigation? What Keves decide to use their new weapon against Lambda? What to do if? Relax, Taion's lot managed to destroy it. We won't need to worry about Lambda going the way of the Orion Mountain. What's up with all of you? We came to get your approval for the new canteen. Oh yeah? Don't bring all that to my door. What? I gave him my stamp of approval as soon as it crossed my desk, sunshine. How don't you talk to Sena that way? You son of a bitch. I will murder you right here, right now. Talk to my party that way. But it looks like it's got tangled up in red tape somewhere. We can't go without storage for munitions and food forever. Ah, so that's what's happened. No idea why you're the ones chasing this up, but seeing as you are, I'm going to need you to be quick about it. Alright, kitty. Is this on you, girl? Colony Lambda managed to harness the strength of all its soldiers and somehow got the Pharaonis back on its feet. Still, doesn't look like you can go inside, though. Seems getting big jobs done without help from the nation's top brass will be a pain and a half. Ooh, so if we go outside, it's going to be right side up again? We'll have to go and check. Hey, have you got an unapproved request knocking about? What now? What request would that be? It's a request from the manufacturing corps to start work on the canteen. Do you remember seeing it? Now you say it, that does ring a bell. We've come to get the approval confirmed. Sure, I don't have any problem with it. I love the canteen to be back up and running as soon as possible. But my people are a little preoccupied with something at the moment, so you may have to be patient. Okay, sounds like we're going to be helping with this. And what exactly is more important than having a proper canteen? Well, I wish I knew, but that request came in first and it's all been discussed. Anyway, you've got my approval. I'll send someone over on the double. Thanks. That's great. Have you been to the Chief of Logistics? You should if you haven't. When you get clearance from everyone, go and report back to Sif. Okay. Back to Sif it is.
Huh.
Did you get it all approved? Amazing. So now what? Just go get the commander's stamp on it and work can begin. Why is nothing simple? I'm really sorry, but could I ask you to go and have a chat with Commander Izzard? Of course we'll go. Yeah, of course. Oh, hello, you lot. What can I do for you? Would you mind stamping this for us? Not at all. Sorry you had to get involved in all this. You don't make it easy, do you? All these hoops you have to jump through to get stuff done. Yeah, fair point, but it's all in the name of betterment. I believe that our greatest asset lies in our desire to strive for more. There, that's all approved. Give the good news to Sif, would you? Thanks. We'll be quick. Oh, you got other dialogue as well? The rebuilding's underway, but I'd say there's a lot that we can still do to develop Colony Lambda. Do you have any bright ideas for its future, Commander? Well, it would be ideal to have an environment in which each individual can pursue their own targets. I'd like you to see it through to the end if you could. Well, if that goes without saying, Commander. Okay, now that we've managed all their red tape. Great, we'll set to work on the construction first thing. Thanks, you guys. I don't normally need to get this many approvals. Everything's been moving at a Blance pace. Well, if the system ain't working, kick it. Make a better one. Yeah, what she said. Well, that might be fine for a small group like you, but you can't let everyone do as they want in a colony this big. As long as you set down good rules, you can avoid a lot of trouble. With the approval system, you always know exactly what you should be doing and when. It makes a lot of sense. I can see how sharing info between teams would cut down on problems. Right? We're all working like a well-oiled furnace, and it's given us some real results. Requests and approvals are pretty important. They're part and parcel of Colony Lambda's work ethic. When we've got the work team together and repaired the canteen, you'll have to come back and see, yeah? Totally, we're not missing out on that. Quest complete. With permission from all squad captains and the commander, a new temporary canteen will finally be set up. Once it's ready, check out what's cooking.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay. So we'll have to come back at some point to follow up on that.
I see some relations have changed.
Do we still not know the cause behind the Auto-levs going nuts? They said everyone at engineering is looking into it. Yeah, well, I wonder what they'll find out.
And now we know things.
Oh, for a second I thought you had, like, fiery hair like our girl, but nope. Just some weird blade horn things. And here we have it.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Alright. So let's see. Experience boost 20. What was the experience boost on the Pazala City or whatever? Was that one 30? Either way, we need to... You know what? There's not that much of a reason to unlock this right now. We'll leave it. We'll just have to remember to come back to get that.
Could you all come round for a second?
So, these Orion Mountains, to be honest, I kind of expected them to be a little more mountainous. Yeah, makes you wonder whether someone misnamed the place. Approximately half of the formation has been lost to annihilation events. Keves Castle's Annihilator made a dent too, adding insult to injury. Well, thanks for the reminder, mate. I don't really want to think too long about that snuffing doomsday device. Truthfully, neither do I. Makes you wonder, though. Do you think one day the entire world could just go up in smoke like that? Not in our lifetimes, I don't think, but maybe decades or even centuries after we're gone? Yeah, I mean, you have to wonder if the annihilation events are getting larger and larger as time goes on, then that stands to reason. It's probably unavoidable, isn't it? Yeah. That's like the deep, deep future. I don't think my brain can take me that far. Well, we're still fine, but the lot that comes after, ages and ages after, they'll be kinda snuffed, huh? Almost definitely. It might seem like that's nothing to do with us, but that isn't quite right. What we do matters. I'm with you. Can't just look the other way and pretend we don't see the effects of our actions. Even if it makes you feel bad. Oh? You're capable of feeling bad. I should mark my calendar. I love how much they jab at each other. It's great. Just like real friends. I'm being vulnerable here, you arse. Get the spark out of here with your cheap shots.
Let's lay out the facts.
Lambda's Auto-levs still don't seem to be functioning. You mean the ones we took down with Izzard after the cave-in? It's weird. We still don't know why they flipped out like that. Not only does the colony's best line of defense go berserk, it shuts down altogether. I don't like it. Shall we go and look into things? Yeah, there's probably something we can help with. then let's go and see. Standard quests restart. Okay, well, we're here. We're here, let's do it.
It's good to keep a record.
We're gonna put so many hours into this
Let's
game.
bounce.
I cannot believe how many hours we've already put in. Telegram, talk to me, you bastard. Commander Izzard's been starting to spend a fair bit of time away from Colony Lambda lately. Worried the colony won't hold up? No, nothing like that. It's our job to support the commander here, after all. It's a wonder he's able to carry out his own duties on top of all the courtesy calls. We've got to try and be more considerate. Don't want to wear him out any more than he already is. No? You don't want to talk? There we go. Just had to finish his animation. The canteen's ready for use now, thanks to all of you. I'm glad to hear that. Good thing we've got decent food supply. The location's not too bad either. The good food's sure to boost morale. You lot should grab a bite while you're here. So, are the Auto-levs still out of action? I'm afraid so. Captain Roche wanted them up and running again, though. We've just been working on it with engineering. Strong on his cloud, eh? Roche may be a captain, but he's got a real careless streak. Other units are always on his back. Anyway, some of the adjustments have just been finished. Oh, so they work? Work is maybe a strong word. We've taken ourselves off the list of targets, so they shouldn't behave like they did before. In theory. Well, better put that theory into practice then. I don't fancy another tango with those buckets of bolts. Oh, then you should come with me. You sure about that? I just want to do a little behavioral test. You can help out. And kill them if they go mad again. Sure, if it's just a small task. Okay, stupid question. What's it gonna do to us if it doesn't behave like you want it to? Oh, that's a very good question, actually, and I'd be happy to answer it in detail in the Orion tunnels.
I see some
Gonna get us there
change.
first, huh? Alright, girl. That's funny. Yo, look at it. It is on its feet. Big old turtle for Honest. Okay. Let's see. There were no uniques down here, right? I don't think so. Oh, so it looks like we got one of our collectopedias done. Fossil monkey fossil.
We just had to persevere.
And a milfoil rock.
It's looking complete.
I'm sure that I pronounced that flawlessly, and I will hear nothing to the contrary. Hey, there you are. Yeah, just saying, if you lose control of that thing here, we'll be mincemeat. Oh, you won't need to worry about that. I can stop it immediately if it shows any sign of going rogue. Uh-oh. Bet you anything it's gonna go wrong again. I don't like this. It'll be fine. Probably. Queen's crackers, lady. Don't move it without telling us. Look on the bright side. It's shown no hostility towards us. Oh, that wasn't the test. I mean, come on, what good is this thing if it's not going to fight potential threats for us? I don't exactly see many enemies around here, though. I'm sure there are some soldiers bumbling around here somewhere. There's been a lot of them wandering right in lately. And your Auto-lev can track them down? It's not out of the question, but we haven't tested it. So I'm going to need you to bring the enemies to us. You want us to lure them? That's right, I'm testing its behavior, and in battle, you'd be fighting alongside the Auto-lev. See? You make it sound so easy. Okay, we'll see what we can do. I did say we'd help if we could. Thanks. I don't even know what this, what level this quest is, but I'm sure that it's low level. And if it's not, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's see. Wasn't there a way up there from here? Or do I have to go up top? Yeah, right there. Yeah, there's still some stuff we haven't collected down here. Hey, enemies at over there o'clock? These poor Kevesi. Kevesi soldiers, eh? And how are we to bring them with us exactly? How about we send one person out as bait to lure them in? If we all go, they'll just scatter. Well, can't think of any better ideas. Okay, let's get it over with. Thanks for volunteering. What, me? They're Kevesi, innit? It won't do any good if I toddle my Kevesi bum over there. Well, I suppose not, no. And we need someone who's quick and on the ball, yeah? Okay, fine, I'll do it. Poor Mio. Hey, you. What are you up to? Someone from Colony Lambda? Whatever, we'll make you talk once we take you in. She ran off over there. Get her. Got it in one. Nice work. That was nerve-wracking. Let's get back to the Auto-lev. Your Kevesi soldiers are on their way. Wow, you really did it. What, you thought we'd snuff up? Who cares? Get the Auto-lev warmed up, they're coming. On it. If we end up having to fight them and the Auto-lev at the same time, so help me, kitty. That went well. Yeah, the numbers look pretty good too. I was worried about how it would react, but it all turned out fine. Oh, you were worried, were you? I have to say though, it's looking more or less battle ready at this point. Yep, thanks for your help. Time to discuss deployment with Tulgrim. I've got a little thank you for you too, so pop by later. Yep, she's crazy. Does she ever stand still? Okay, so... Whoops. How do we get there? How do we get there? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and find my way to that point where we can use that thing.
Are they
But we're probably just going to meet there in the next episode because we are at time right now. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Seventh Son, Len, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.